Hello everybody, today we're going to be testing out the brand new, not really brand new, but now for some time now, we're going to be trying out the brand new Gojo Vs Sukuna, or today's strongest versus history strongest. I'm really off the past, it's too long, but still, passive. Infinity, range and effects inflict 50% slow on enemies in range and quick to oppose if able when an enemy enters within 20% of its unit's range. Attack non-stop with random attacks. Where you going? Attacks non-stop with random attacks. Every other attack deals 100% more damage than bypass the damage reduction. There's 100% more damage to overshields, stun bleeding enemies for 2 seconds. That's infinity, aka Gojo's passive. Kitchen. Attacks inflict cleave and bleed. Cleave is... Enemies inflicted with cleave take 20% more damage from bleed. Bleed just makes the enemies bleed. 40% of this unit's damage over 8 seconds. When a unit enters or exits this unit's range, deal 1 instance of 100% damage to that enemy. Constant attack, 20-second cooldown per enemy. Dismantle. When this unit attacks a bleeding enemy inflicted with cleave, inflict dismantle of cleave bleed damage by 100%. Enemies inflicted with the dismantle cannot receive repeated instances of the same damage over time. Adaptation. Ignore weather effects if this unit is affected by status effect or status debuff. After 5 seconds, it becomes immune to that type of application. Buff damage by 50% per immunity this unit has. Bleeding bonus. Buff range by 2% per bleeding enemy and range up to 40%. When a bleeding enemy dies, buff damage by 2% up to 80%. When this unit applies bleed to an enemy with dismantle, that bleed is granted a crit. Jesus. Okay. Sort of on the Gojo side. No, you're an infinity, but here it is. Eyes of Understanding. Ignore weather effects. Immune to status buff and status debuffs. Status effects, not status buffs. Effect. When this unit kills an enemy, reduce active cooldown by 1 second while Void is active. Let's see what Void is. Active ability. Upon activation, all units in this range are timed for 15 seconds while activated. Today's strongest gains 100% damage. Jesus. That's crazy. Critical hits for this unit now deals 50% more damage. If sword, this unit was placed as a self-maintained upgrade. Strongest of today. Energy meter gains 10% meter per attack. Meter consumption can be set per attack. Buff crit rate and damage by meter spent. These values reset every attack. If meter reaches 0, this unit stops attacking for 3 seconds and fails meter to max. History the strongest. Secret unfortunate. Now we already read kitchen and bleed. So, adaptation. Now, strongest in history. Attacks inflict a bond for 20% of this unit's damage over 8 seconds. When this unit applies bond to an enemy infected by dismantle, that damage over time bypass shields and damage reduction. If so, this unit is placed as itself and placed again. No, when placed again. But yeah, that's pretty sick. Spectate it. Without one attack. That's 2 attack. That's number 3. I just have this unit at base with Monarch. Granted, it is level 60, so I'm probably gonna do a lot more damage than it's supposed to. But still, it only has CC and Z, which is absolutely insane. Oh my god. Yeah, like, it ain't. It's probably gonna be better than, that's gonna, to be honest, was like how much damage they would just pump out. It, I probably won't be called crazy if I was put this in top 2 units. As of like right now, for pure damage, I would definitely put it up there for top 3. And probably utility as well, just because of the Gojo side. Now, we're about to get the ability. Flash of Strongest. Choose the winner. Stay. Oh, he's gone. And now we get this. Cost output. Void. Jesus, this is crazy. So, look like it's a cone for damage. Okay. If I resell you. Now that's cool. Now if we were to do a side by side comparison, I'd be like, course Gojo was gonna be stronger, but my Escanor has a Guardian CC. C plus C plus, I mean. But if I pop you, yeah, now it's insane. That's how much damage you can do. At like 400%, I'll be able to match Gojo's. If we were to do this, 8 million. My god. That is stupid. That is stupid, dude. And I'm doing 8 million about just because of that. 15 seconds. Okay, well, that is crazy. But yeah, that's the Gojo and Sukuna unit. Once I got this thing maxed out, I'll do a quick video again on it. Yeah. See ya, bye.